Well, once again, folks, I'm glad you're listening in to KOKS Radio's Teen Spot with Mason Kern. Joins us weekly, shares a lot of great information about what's going on in teen sports and other relevant issues. So take it away, Mason. Glad you're here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I do have two really interesting high school sports-related stories to report today. My first item is about how, due to budget difficulties within K-12 schools that have adversely affected sports programs, the tactic of crowdfunding is growing in popularity within the youth athletic system. Amid growing concern that schools in low-income areas may lose sports programs completely, the use of crowdfunding to raise funds is on the rise and is reportedly already making a significant impact. Websites like GoFundMe.com, among others, are said to have generated large amounts of revenue for youth sports programs. Such crowdfunding tactics are forecasted to generate about $5 billion this upcoming year. So popular is this strategy, Dick's Sporting Goods and the school donation site DonorsChoose.org announced a partnership called Sports Matter to help public schools crowdfund their sports programs. When a campaign reaches 50% of its goal, the Dick's Foundation will provide the other 50%. Dick's Sporting Goods announced that it will donate up to $1.5 million this year, meaning that this initiative could result in $3 million going towards school sports programs. Many feel that when crowdfunding goes well, it's much easier, faster, and more lucrative than traditional school fundraisers, like selling candy bars. And many schools don't want their students selling door to door. Even when teams host car washes or similar events, there's often a shortfall. Crowdfunding allows not only an entire network of friends and family to contribute, but also school alumni who may have moved away from the area and aren't connected to any current student or teacher. On the downside, many campaigns tend to hit a lull after an early burst of activity. This is especially true if the same money-raising tactics are utilized season after season and also target repeat donors, which can create a large burden. With this in mind, schools are reportedly continuously trying to discover new campaign tactics to elicit excitement and participation. So there will definitely be some interesting developments as such strategies unfold up ahead. My next story is about a high school athlete regarded as the fastest high school female sprinter ever and her rise to the top of her sport. Candace Hill is an upcoming junior at Rockdale County High School in Conyers, Georgia. Throughout her illustrious athletic career, she's obtained numerous records, but none as prized as what she achieved on Thursday, July 16th. That morning, Hill had already received the honor of being named the American Family Insurance All-USA Girls Track and Field Athlete of the Year. Later that day, she would compete for the Girls 100-meter dash World Youth Championship, and Hill did not disappoint. She ended up breaking the World Youth Championship record for her event, reportedly running the 100-meter dash in 11.16 seconds in her semifinal race. However, in her finals 100-meter dash race, she ran it in just 11.08 seconds, breaking her own prior record of 11.10 by 0.2 seconds. This is seemingly the second time that Hill had broken this record, as she reportedly ran the race in a staggering 10.98 seconds at the Brooks PR Invitational in Washington State. However, that race was not counted towards the record books due to an illegal wind factor that could have helped boost Hill's speed. Even so, Hill holds the record and has bragging rights for being regarded as the fastest high school female sprinter ever. Hopefully, Candace Hill can continue to be dominant in the sport in the years ahead. Maybe we'll all be watching her represent America in the Olympics one day. She seems to be well on her way.
Wow, what a great story about what's going on across America with our youth and our teens and the good things. That's what I love, Mason, is bringing those points out and helping our families understand that. So I'm guessing that you have something great for us as well in store for a product or a service that you found that will help teens out.
Yeah, I do, actually. I have a really cool item called board blazers that are LED undergo skateboard, longboard, and scooter lights. They let you instantly customize and trick out your ride. Small, lightweight, and sleek, the lights cast colorful, bright, vivid ground effects beams that are sure to get you noticed. Board blazers are concealed underneath the board until you manually turn them on. The colorful lights will enhance the look of the board without altering performance as well. Also important to note is that the lights promote rider safety by making the rider more visible at night. And it doesn't matter what kind of board or scooter you have, as board blazers are compatible with all types. They cost just $25 for a pack of 4, which is great as well. You can learn more about this item and generally get in touch with me online at teentrendwatchdog.com.
Thanks again, Mason, for all of your great information. Parents, make sure your teens get a chance to listen to this when you're listening. And again, Mason, best to you, and we'll see you next time, okay?
Thank you for having me.
You bet. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.